Hello, welcome to the Daily Devotion. I'm Kathy Morris, pastor of the Dixon United Methodist Church. When we read the words of the Bible, we don't always hear the words we want to hear, but we do hear the words we need to hear. Our Bible reading for today comes from Psalm 75. It is a psalm that reminds us of God's judgment. God judges with equity. Now, this is in fact a psalm of praise, because the psalm reminds us that it is God's equitable judgment that gives us safety and security in our daily lives. I'm reading Psalm 75, verses 1 through 3 from the New Revised Standard Version. We give thanks to you, O God. We give thanks. Your name is near. People tell of your wondrous deeds. At the set time that I appoint, I will judge with equity. When the earth totters with all its inhabitants, it is I who keep its pillars steady. The author G.K. Chesterton was a devout Roman Catholic who lived in England. He was born in 1874 and he died in 1936. He is probably best known for his Father Brown mystery stories. Father Brown was a priest who was a detective. And this was G.K. Chesterton's way of showing his respect for Roman Catholic clergy by making his detective hero a priest. G.K. Chesterton had a strong sense of moral and spiritual virtue. He also saw God's sovereign judgment as having authority over public life and politics. We can hear this commitment in his hymn, O God of earth and altar. O God of earth and altar, bow down and hear our cry. Our earthly rulers falter. Our people drift and die. The walls of gold entomb us. The swords of scorn divide. Take not thy thunder from us, but take away our pride. As you light 3 candles today, ask God to take away our pride. And that's not just about us personally, it is for our whole community, our whole nation, the world. We need God's help in removing pride from our hearts. Ask God to come into our hearts and to soften them with a humble spirit so that we can then give thanks to God, give thanks for the nearness of God, but also give thanks for God's wondrous deeds. In this way, we experience steadiness and safety in our world. It is a steadiness and safety that nothing can overcome.